Hello, and welcome to 5 Minutes Fluentcast, the podcast that takes you to fluency. Here, you improve your English naturally, listening to real conversations about everyday life. Let's get started.
Have you ever noticed how a simple walk can completely change how you feel? Sometimes you leave the house feeling mentally heavy, stressed, or tired. Your thoughts are loud, your body feels stiff, and everything seems a bit overwhelming. But after a few minutes of walking, something starts to shift. Your breathing becomes calmer, your thoughts slow down, your body feels lighter. Walking is one of the most natural movements humans have. We were designed to walk long before we were designed to sit, stare at screens, or live fast-paced lives. And yet, in modern society, walking is often underestimated. Many people believe that improving health requires intense workouts, expensive gyms, strict routines, or extreme discipline. But what if one of the most powerful habits for physical and mental health is also one of the most simple? Today, we're talking about why walking is so good for your health, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, and why this simple habit can have a deeper impact than most people realize.
I really love this topic because walking feels accessible in a way that many health habits don't. Almost anyone can walk. You don't need special equipment, a perfect schedule, or a lot of motivation. You can walk anywhere, at almost any time, and at your own pace. And what surprises many people is that something so simple can have such a powerful effect on the body and the mind. Walking doesn't feel extreme, but the benefits are profound.
From a physical perspective, walking is incredibly effective, even though it looks simple. Walking improves blood circulation, strengthens the heart, and supports cardiovascular health. It keeps joints moving, muscles active, and the body functioning without placing excessive stress on it. That's one of the biggest advantages of walking. It's low impact. Unlike intense workouts that can be hard on joints or difficult to sustain, walking is gentle and sustainable. You can do it daily without exhausting your body.
That's especially important for people who feel intimidated by exercise. Many people avoid movement altogether because they associate exercise with pain, exhaustion, or pressure. Walking removes that mental barrier. It feels safe, it feels doable, and because of that, people are much more likely to stay consistent. And consistency is what truly matters when it comes to health.
Exactly. Walking also helps regulate blood sugar levels, improves digestion, and supports the immune system. All of that happens simply because you're moving your body in a natural rhythm. There's no performance requirement, no competition, just movement. And over time, those small, repeated walks create real physical resilience.
I think the mental benefits of walking are what surprise people the most. People expect exercise to help the body, but they don't always realize how much walking helps the brain.
I completely agree. Walking increases blood flow and oxygen to the brain, which improves focus, memory, and cognitive function. That's one reason why people often feel mentally clearer after a walk. Walking also changes how the brain operates. Instead of staying in a narrow, problem-solving mode, the mind becomes more open and reflective. That's why ideas often appear while walking. Solutions feel easier. Thoughts connect more naturally.
It's also incredibly powerful for stress. Walking lowers cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress, and helps regulate mood. Even a short walk can reduce anxiety and emotional tension. It's like telling your nervous system, you're safe. You can slow down.
One thing I've noticed personally is that walking helps a lot when emotions feel overwhelming. When you're anxious, frustrated, or mentally stuck, walking creates movement without pressure. You're not forcing yourself to fix your emotions, you're just moving.
Yes, there's something very calming about the rhythm of walking. Left foot, right foot. Breath in, breath out. That rhythm gently brings you back into your body and out of your head.
Exactly. Walking helps you process emotions without overthinking them. It gives your mind space instead of more input. That's why walking is often recommended for mental health. Studies show that regular walking, especially outdoors, can significantly reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression.
I also think walking plays an important role in balancing modern lifestyles. We spend so much time sitting, staring at screens, and being mentally overstimulated. Our bodies stay still while our minds are overloaded.
Walking reconnects us with something more natural. It reminds us that movement doesn't have to be extreme to be meaningful. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is slow down and move gently. Walking is a way of saying, I don't need to rush. I don't need to push. I can just move.
Another interesting aspect of walking is identity. When you start walking regularly, even in small amounts, you begin to see yourself differently.
Yes, you start seeing yourself as someone who takes care of their body and mind. That identity shift is powerful. Once you see yourself that way, other healthy habits feel more natural. One small habit often leads to another: better sleep, better mood, better choices. So walking is not too little or not enough. It's one of the most effective, sustainable, and underrated habits for long-term health.
It supports the body, calms the mind, and creates mental space.
And most importantly, it's something you can keep doing for life. No pressure, no extremes, just consistent movement. Practical application.
Here's a simple practice you can try this week. Commit to one short walk every day, even 10 or 15 minutes.
Don't focus on speed, distance, or performance. Just walk, breathe, look around. Notice how your body and mind respond.
You can walk after meals, during work breaks, or when your mind feels crowded.
Over time, that small habit can create big changes in energy, mood, and overall health. Thanks for listening to this episode of Fluentcast.
We hope this helped you see walking in a new way.
Remember, you don't need to do more.
You just need to move.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Fluentcast.
If you enjoyed this conversation and learned something new,
Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
we post new episodes with real English and real ideas about life.
You can also download the PDF with the full transcript of this episode. The link is in the description below.
And here's an important tip. Try listening to this same episode every day for 1 week.
Repetition helps you understand more deeply, notice new expressions, and improve your listening skills.
This is how real learning happens, naturally and step by step.
See you next time.
Bye.